What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Can We Not podcast. We're back in here. We are back in the building. That's right. Me, your host, Evan Combest, and me and my two co-hosts, we have
Akai
and
Kenneth.
And if you don't know, now you know. It's the Can We Not podcast.
Now
A bunch of friends. We talk about relationship type topics. Shout out to City World Radio. Shout out to Sky's Crescent Radio. Shout out to Jade. Shout out to Tone. Shout out to all the viewers on YouTube. My
and
camera's
on the live
working.
stream.
Yeah, camera's
Live
working.
stream.
Y'all camera's working. Shout out to everybody on the live stream. And
Shout
Always
out.
here.
The shadow segment has, I guess, concluded. That's about
Shout out JP Raps. The realest.
Oh, we
day
starting-
one fan.
Oh, we
day
starting
one
early.
fan.
Oh,
No, we ain't starting early. We just appreciating.
Well, he
appreciate
he called me out to make sure that you don't like start,
Mention him.
not mention him, but like don't start none. There won't be none. Basically,
Know better, do better. I got you. All right.
that was basically it. Yeah.
All right.
So
That's not looking like a soundboard, Evan, but we ain't gonna say nothing.
I got my laptop here.
Is
I'll
that in
make
your
it
shot?
work.
Is that in your shot?
I'll make it work.
You gonna
make it work.
I'll
All right.
make it work.
All right, bet.
All right.
So-
We
Cool.
gonna see. We got another
We gonna
got-
see.
We got another 50 minutes to see. Just how
Don't say
effective you
50.
We'll see what happens. I know we're gonna see what happens. But ready, guys? How are you?
We chilling.
Why did y'all look at each other before?
We chilling.
I did not look at him.
I didn't. I
I-
looked, but I didn't look like. Oh my goodness!
So
What's
do you-
going on?
Do you
with him?
want to retry on that how are we thing, or we just?
Why
gonna
don't we
leave
just
it like
ask
that?
Evan? How are you doing?
Facts. How are you, Evan?
How are you?
Tired. I had a very long day.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
and
you
I
did.
don't want to talk about it.
You
on
don't have
here,
to.
'cause it
No
has
We
nothing to do
understand.
with this.
No problem.
Just know Evan is the man, and he's a family man.
Evan works very hard off camera and off mic.
Yes,
Like,
he does.
He's a very hard worker.
Shout out to Evan. Actually,
There you go.
I
Shout out
admire
to
his
Evan.
like his hustle this whole year. Just seeing as a friend and just a person that just is able to.
I admire his
work with him.
dedication and his.
I
hard
admire
work.
his hustle.
That's a fact. Evan does a lot more than what you realize for the podcast and for the
Yes,
channel and everything.
he drives a
like that.
car.
Just give myself a round of applause.
There you go. Okay.
You whack for that.
Yeah, don't be your own hype man.
Go ahead. Find your
I
button.
remember you saying something.
I
Find
don't
your
have-
button.
You don't have your
Find
button.
your bu-
You don't have
So-
your button.
So let's address that right
Exactly.
now. Guys, I don't have my soundboard this episode, so sound effects might be late. I'm going to try to make it work however best I can. Somebody told me they was going to give me the dongle, but they haven't given me the dongle.
I can give you the damn dongle. Stop looking at me. Just don't look at me
So-
while I'm doing it.
You guys ready to get the show started?
We
Of
ready
course.
to get
We've
the damn
spent
show
about
started.
5 minutes saying nothing. So
2
we have
minutes.
to get the show started.
Well, other podcasts do that, so we just giving them a little bit of hope to, like.
I'm going to shut you up.
You
All
gonna
right,
shut
we're
me?
gonna
You gonna shut me up?
Yeah, just
Okay.
get the show started.
Hold that down,
So,
fam. Hold that
guys,
down, fam.
we're going to get the show started, giving you guys an update on an old story that we talked about a couple weeks ago with Azaelia Banks on Wildin' Out.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The episode that we talked about where Azaelia Banks was on there, she had like a little, I guess
Her
a little.
dramatic flip out nonsense. Shit.
Yeah, she had a little skerfuffle.
It was.
Skerfuffle.
Yeah.
Kerfuffle.
That's the
whatever.
word. Not skirfuffle. Kerfuffle.
I'm from the hood. I call it what I want. So,
Why?
she had a
Why?
Can we not?
She had an incident on the show where it was kind of an awkward moment, a little bit of tension, and
A little bit.
yeah, and we talked about it a couple weeks ago, and now during this recent week, the episode actually aired and was on TV, and we saw it. Do you guys want to give like a quick rundown what actually happened on the episode?
Man, honestly.
It was basically what we said. From what I recall, I remember reading off like an audience member's rendition of what happened. She made a like Nick Cannon started off the segment, people just joking against each other. She made a joke against DC Young Fly. He joked back. His joke was better. She tried coming back at him. The joke didn't stick, and then she got upset. The episode pretty much portrayed that like line for line. So, but at the same time, the audience member kind of overhyped it up, made it seem worse than what it actually was. Because I only saw clips from the episode, I didn't watch the actual whole episode because it was I knew what was gonna happen. I didn't want to see it happen again, so I was like, whatever. What about you?
You said the whole thing.
I was asking your opinion on it.
She just looked like she played the dozens and lost. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's like what I said before. It's why would you go on a show of people who constantly make fun of each other without packing some heat? If you don't have actual good jokes for at least 60% of the cast, don't go on the show.
Not even that. You got to have a tough skin to do stuff like that. You're an
Yeah.
entertainer. You're going to be out performing in front of people, showing yourself in front of people. That is basically your life now. Unfortunately, that's the role that people are casting with that. But don't go up there if you don't know yourself and you don't know what's going to get at you. You know?
I feel like it is what you're saying, and also it's like if you're a performer, you have to be prepared for criticism from other people, no matter what it is. Like if you're constantly in the spotlight and stuff like that, whether you're a big time performer or even like if you consider yourself small time, someone is always going to nitpick you on something. So if you can't handle that, like don't show up on a show where people are going to be in your face about it, holding a mic,
where they're going to wilding out on your name and yourself.
I mean, honestly, after watching the episode myself and seeing all those clips, it really did just feel like a big exaggeration on her side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That it was like, oh my God, I can't believe this whole big thing happened. And then one of the hosts said, there was like one of the cast members, it was like, oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. She did a joke, it didn't land. You know, she tried to perform a song, crowd wasn't feeling it. We tried to hype it up, and that was it.
Honestly, shout out to the freaking cast members.
Yeah, because they were trying to say
they
were trying
held
to help
it down.
They were trying to help her save face.
But
yes, round of applause for that cast. Yes.
She was going at DC Young Fly like, oh, this is why you just get these checks and you got a $700 apartment,
this
and
is
it's
just
just like,
was
yo,
just giving her just
no,
giving
but
her, like,
Yeah.
and my whole thing is like, you can't just kind of put down the people that are involved with this day to day. That's like having Stefan come on to the show and be like, you know what? I don't think y'all can.
can we not?
Can we not? No, I don't think y'all can. I'm making a new show.
That's funny.
My new show coming out now.
I know he was waiting for it. I know he was waiting for that button.
You found your button. Good job.
You found it.
I'm working.
You're working on it.
I'm working here, guys. But yeah,
There you
that
go.
was just a
No,
little
yeah,
episode,
it was
so
just-
nothing much happened. Nothing crazy.
Like and then to backtrack to what she said, like, oh, if I had said that, oh, if I made fun of Nick Cannon for having lupus, I'd be in the wrong for that. Yeah,
Judging by context of the show, you damn
That-
right.
yeah,
you are.
Yeah, you would.
like
You be
like the way
wilding
she
out right
the way
now.
she made it sound like before we actually saw the episode was like, damn, they really must have said some wild shit to her. And then now seeing what actually happened, and then for her to actually come out and say that, like, she would have come out looking even worse than how she did like initially. It's like if you're gonna say some wild shit just to get a reaction, then you're in the wrong business. You're a performer. You're an entertainer. Like, you're going on the show to like joke on other people, like you know, like Chance the Rapper, like Ludacris, like other guest stars on the show. They can handle it because they've been in the limelight for a long time. Other people like her they just can't handle it. And then this whole week with her, with the episode coming out, somebody else was coming at her, and then they had said like, oh, you're only coming at me because I'm giving you the one thing that you want, attention. Like, you just want attention, and I'm giving you that. So it's like, I feel like that's what like people like Azaelia Banks just feed off of. Like, they just feed off of attention. Like, they just do certain wild shit just
She's
to,
an opportunist.
Yeah,
She's literally an opportunist. So once you give her attention, whenever she sees that opportunity, you're literally feeding the fire, because you notice that when you watch the episode, basically DC Young Fly just said, "Oh, he
Something
could
about
Nick
her
Cannon."
braces.
Yeah, no, he said Nick Cannon could get Cardi B, so we got Azalea's ugly ass. And
Yeah,
everybody
that
laughed.
was the first one,
Yeah,
and
but
then
then she came out, was like, "That's anti-black."
yeah, and it was
was
like
that was a
really
little,
was it?
yeah, that kind of stretched it.
And
I was
then-
like, what?
and then he came back with another one saying
Yeah,
some shit about her
the
braces.
And then
Which wasn't as funny as the
it
Cardi
nailed-
B, but it's still like, damn, you know, that is pretty funny.
it was funny, but it had nothing to do with her color of her skin. So
Exactly.
I guess that's what made it feel like she
So
exaggerated the situation.
she could have seriously
She a
injured
bird.
No, she could have injured herself doing all that reaching just to try and like do all that
Hyperextension
shit.
and
Exactly,
everything.
bro. Fuck out of here.
You get in the booth for that. I'm sorry. That was a
Wow.
terrible joke.
I made Jade
That
laugh.
was
Come
terrible.
on. No. If I made Jade laugh, that was a good joke. Boo you. Boo you.
Boo, get the fuck out of here.
Don DeMarco.
I'm working on it. Working on the soundboard, guys. But yeah, that's what we think about this. I'm working on it. That's what we think of the story, guys. You can comment down below, hit us up on your social medias what you think about the story. And
Was she reaching?
Yeah, let us know. Now,
Or was she
moving
preaching?
on to the next topic. This was a really big story that happened this past week that it kind of came out like a day or two after the show. And it really took me by surprise. I was very just kind of like, whoa, I can't believe this happened. But it was very interesting that somebody really pulled and got this one off. So yeah, this is a story about a woman, a model actually. She tricked hundreds of men on a Tinder date in Union Square as a marketing stunt to like
a marketing stunt.
It was a marketing stunt to make like a game dating show.
What?
Where she turned Tinder into like this big dating thing.
As if dating isn't already a game enough, and you just gonna make it a show. You really just
like that was. I remember hearing about that. It's like I think she made like 30 something dudes just show up in like Union Square, and they're all just like, "Hey,
didn't you just say 100? I don't like hundreds of them just showing up.
No, but
looking at each other like you here too.
No, but like it was hundreds of them at one time. But then like they all dispersed when they realized she's not showing up. But then like it was just like a core group of like 30 something dudes were like, "Hey, who are you here to meet? Are you here to meet this girl? Yeah, I'm here to meet her too. That's crazy. Wow.
I think this is time for drama for your mama.
Drama for your mama. Oh my goodness. Please so early.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a new theme song. It's drama for your fucking mama.
We can't use this. We're gonna get copyright.
I hope we get copyrighted.
This is Family Feud.
It's drama for your mama. And that's right. We have our host, Evan Combest, on the scene. What do you think, Evan? Thanks, Jimmy. All right, we're back.
Oh, it's Jimmy? It's not
been Jimmy this whole time. Y'all
Jimmy
niggas is
Smith.
dumb.
Jenny.
Jimmy Smits.
Y'all niggas is dumb. Jimmy Smits? Smits, bitch.
Smits.
But, time to read this story.
I hate you so much.
Get to it.
There's one guy who's known for all over the internet for his viral videos and social experiments, Rob Bliss of the Rob Bliss Creative. He partnered up with the model actress Natasha Aponte. She to have her gather up oblivious men she met on Tinder to go out on a date. But to the guy's surprise, there were tons of other men waiting on the same date. Aponte appeared on stage in Union Square and revealed to the men that they were all there to compete for a date with her, and that she should be dismissing all those who don't meet her criteria. The remaining guys will battle it out in physical competition to win the date. Yeah, so wait, I'm gonna pause the story right here.
What is this, Ninja Warrior for dating?
Yeah, she kind of says, if you're under 5'10", get out.
Wow.
If you weigh this much, go home.
Damn.
If you don't have this hair, she was very much like, if you don't have this,
Black.
go home. I don't think she did that.
I'm sorry, but she probably did. She probably said, "Nah, I need y'all out." Why? Because y'all black.
What?
I don't know what that sound effect was. I don't have the red one.
It's a coffin opening up.
Well, yeah, because she got me dead. I don't know why she gonna show up and say
heartbeat one right here.
That don't mean anything. It didn't even make a sound. Look at you. Look at you. Go ahead, find your button. Yeah. I'm sorry, but that's really just asinine.
Yeah.
And then they say we're the problem. No, we are.
Wait a minute, there's more to the story. Hold on.
Continue with the story.
Yes.
Let us get all the details before we go off.
So, half of you people are here in relationship, so those people should leave now. Statistically, people who are on dating apps, half of them are already in relationships, so those people should leave. She continued by saying, the first elimination is if you think you can support Trump and date a Puerto Rican, now's your time to leave. If anyone's a tourist or doesn't live in this country, you should leave too. Also, anyone named Jimmy, I don't like the name Jimmy.
Not leave. Jimmy Smits.
Yeah, I'm coming back in the store. Yeah, fuck that bitch. Yo, Jimmy.
Jimmy, chill out.
Turn off Jimmy's mic. No, motherfucker, I swear to God.
It's just Evan going back and forth with himself.
We had to escort Jimmy out of the studio.
That nigga is wild.
Y'all niggas is wild. If y'all just gonna continue this act, what are you doing?
Listen, only the people who watch the video know.
Can see what's
You'll see
happening.
Everything that's happening.
Time out for people watching the video. I want to give you guys a quick update. I think in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you may not see videos. We're not going to have videos for the podcast.
No face.
Yeah.
We're still going to be gone.
Due to technical, difficulties.
Behind the scenes shit, yeah.
Not
I'm going to have videos uploaded of videos that were pre-recorded before we even started this podcast that me and the guys did.
Exclusive.
Those will be uploaded on Wednesdays on the YouTube channel. So youtube.com/Evan Combest. I'll put it up there. And you'll actually see where we came up. Yeah. You'll see the video where we came out with the name Can We Not Podcast.
Yeah.
So that'll be uploaded on Wednesdays on the Evan and Combest channel. Back to the story. Yeah, so not only did she go out and do this, I actually have a story of a man who actually participated in this, and I have his side of the story.
His poor son.
His recounting of the incident.
Yeah, she played me, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but she played me. She told me to meet her there. And
So I'm
didn't
telling
meet
the
her
story of at BVDHAI.
okay.
Badivhai.
Bit of it.
Badivhai. I don't know his name. So I'm about to tell you an epic tale about. I don't know that word. I'm not even going to.
Subterfuge.
That word. I don't know that word. I know
I went to college, so.
For 3 days.
For 3 days!
Relax. 3 days. I just graduated high school. So relax. Dating in the 21st century in the fall of human civilization. This actually happened to me, and it could have happened to you too. Get the popcorn. Here's a thread. So, a few weeks ago on the Twitter machine, shopping my soul around, and I was matched with a very attractive young lady. No bio, fairly innocent. I messaged her about some random shit, and we chat for an hour, and she says, here's my number, text me. And I'm like, okay, sure thing. I text her, and we make all small talk about work for a bit, and then she goes, actually, I have this huge presentation I'm working on for my job. Would you be offended if I got back to you in like a week or two? Then I'd have some more free time. You're cute, and I want to meet you. I'm just busy right now. I thought, well, that's an overly elaborate way to ghost someone, so I just say, LOL, I wouldn't be offended. I totally get it. Hit me up when you're free. She says, thank you. I was worried you would think I was trying to blow you off. Haha, but for sure, I'll text you in a week. I'm excited. In my head, I'm like, sure. I responded with a smiley face. 2 weeks pass. I completely forget about her and remember I go back on Tinder and I can't find the conversation. I think, well, that's weird. She deleted her Tinder, but I take it as an overly elaborate ghosting method. Then yesterday, I get a text. Hey, I'm finally free. Laughing my ass off. My friend is DJing near Union Square around 6 p.m. tomorrow. I was wondering if you'd like to go out for a bit. We can get some drinks and see what happens. And I'm like, well, I'll be damned. Genuinely didn't think she'd message me. So I replied, yeah, I should be free. I'll be down. She says, amazing. I'm going to be running around today and tomorrow, but just come at 6 and I'll meet you there by the stage. Then we'll head out. I say, sure thing. Looking forward to it. This morning, she texts me at 9 a.m. Hey, it's going to rain today, but I think it should clear up in time for our date. I'm like, cool, I'll be there. I play football for this team earlier that day, and I express my, that she's going to be missing out. He finds her Instagram. It says she's a singer, a model, 3,000 followers, and I'm like, ugh, I don't know, bro. Shit feels off, but fuck it. We've all been there.
Boy, was he wrong.
I make my way to Union Square, eat a hot dog, and look ill.
Ew.
Don't do that.
Ew, street meat.
In New York?
Yeah,
Ew, street
meat.
hot dogs?
Street meat.
Street meat.
So he eats a hot dog, and I look over by the open lot by 17th Avenue, and there's this stage and a DJ with about 100 people and cameras and shit. I think, well, this is some random ass Manhattan shit.
Sound like you about to go into some Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
She texts me, hey, I'm running a bit late. Just meet me by the stage, then we can go. I wasn't going to stand in front of the fucking stage, so I stand off to the side for a bit. Eventually, I see a girl moving towards the backstage with 2 enormous bodyguards with sunglasses and realize it's her. And I'm thinking, what in the fine fucketh is going on?
The fine
fucketh?
Yeah, that's what he wrote. Listen, I'm just reading Twitter.
Going medieval on his ass.
I stay back and assess the situation. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna stay right where I am until she texts me. The DJ eventually stops playing, and then she gets on stage, and I'm there so fucking confused, but I guess she's just some social media personality or some shit. I immediately think I'm too old for this shit. She gets on the mic and is like, thank you all for coming out, but I'm wondering what this is all about. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck this is about? What is this about? She then says, so I know you're all here from Tinder, and I'm like, raising my eye emoji.
Raising my eye emoji.
My eyebrow. Yeah, people's eyebrow. Then she says, I invited you all here for a chance to date and proceed to the Hunger Games and blah, 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 blah. All the dudes she found was from Twitter, and she texted them the same shit. What in the name of Scooby-Doo is this shit? To find this out, I'm there genuinely amazed at the fallopian fortitude this girl possesses.
The fallopian fortitude.
Wow. This is the top 10 greatest finesses of all time. Dude actually stayed and played. I went home. I trust no one. I don't believe anything anymore. Vanity will be the demise of the human civilization. I don't get it. The end. And then he took a picture of the scene.
Can I say something?
No.
What?
No.
No.
Go ahead, bro.
That man has a way with words. What in the fallopian fortitude?
The fallopian fortitude.
That is some shit. Like, if he just came up with that off the dome, that's, yo.
Her and her erroneous estrogen. I don't know why she decided to financially finesse me.
Exactly. Like, damn. But that seems like a really elaborate.
No, is it really elaborate? We come from a reality TV show background. Yeah. That's what we kind of grew up with, like, you know, MTV and all that. Yeah. It's only to be expected that they're gonna do some crazy shit with Tinder and all these social media fucking dating apps. That's wild though.
Yeah, but it's like to expose all those dudes like that without like
no,
I guess without yeah, but
Cloud
it's like
chasers.
without consent. Yeah,
that's what it seems like.
So I really want to know: would you guys do it?
Hell yeah, I would do it.
If you was like on,
I would do
you
it.
met a girl on dating app, and then you go there and then you find out that you were a part of this.
For her?
Yeah, you were in
Yeah,
this
I do
competition.
it.
Would you stick around for the competition?
I do it. No,
I do it. You want to know why I would do it?
Hold on.
Oh,
I want to go to him.
Oh yeah, I want to go to him.
I'm gonna go to you because I'm on your side. I would be with the shits. I'll hear it out.
No, I'd be the
Why do
the
you wanna-
wild
all right,
card.
You have all the.
I would be the wild card. I'd be like, yes, I'm here for this. Hell yeah. And I'll just go off in that motherfucker. Be like, oh, I'm ready to date. I'm ready to date. Where's my mate?
You'll just be there, and she comes up to you finally in the moment, and you're just there with.
I'm ready for the heat. I'm ready to start beating my meat.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yep.
Wow.
Listen, I'm just saying.
So she comes up to you. She's like, "What's your name?" You're just like,
Too close, man.
You're too close. It's like you got me out here looking like a whole fool in front of 100 other niggas. I mean, with that kind of opportunity, you only get that like once in every kind of like.
So what would you? Are you
New
gonna,
York
like,
year.
Are you gonna attack her?
No,
What are you gonna do?
I would show out. I'm wilding out. Because 007 said, "Yo, it's time to wildin' out." Listen, what can you not do? Can we not wildin' out with that moment? I mean, she put us in that place. We gotta go big or go home. So that's what I would do it. I understand why nobody else would do it, but
What about you, Kenneth? What would you do?
Nah, I'm not doing that shit. If you're really making me compete just for a chance with you, nah. Because like, what if you're really not worth my time? What if you make me jump through all these hoops and go through all these obstacles, and you really just not worth my time?
You just complaining, bro.
I am just.
You know what you sound like?
My pussy hurt.
what the hell? Was that you or Kevin Hart?
It's Kevin Hart.
No, I don't want to go. I mean, what is he not worth my time? Ew, my pussy ass.
Tone ain't low.
That's just what
I'm sorry. Nah, Tone ain't low. He just sent me a message on IG. He was like, wild card. I'll be wild hard. Word. I was about to use that, and I just think, damn, good shit, man. This is why Tone's here, setting the tone.
No, but you wouldn't just
No.
take part of it?
No.
Your pussy still hurt?
Fuck you.
You gonna wait till it feel better?
Fuck you.
You just gonna wait till it feel better? She's not gonna massage it for
He
you?
needs more fallopian fortitude.
Yeah, that's what he needs.
That's what he
needs.
needs.
Some fallopian fortitude, my nigga. It's all good. We all been there. We all got days. My walls ain't that strong.
Estrogen on erroneous.
But guys,
Look at him.
Is that how you? That's the end. That's how y'all want to end that story off.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But I'd do it.
I'm tired of looking
Would you
like
do
a-
it or
I'm
would
tired
you
of looking
not?
Like a fool.
I would honestly, because I guess it's just the mentality of taking so many improv classes. You just yes and it. So you just gotta be like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Like fuck it. I just try to do it. And I try to end up because the way how to me her like standards were very shallow. So I would try to like use that opportunity to be the best I can to kind of expose her to be the ain't shit one.
Now I'm gonna ask this question though, because I don't think we touched on this. But just real quick, if you won, you still gonna go out with that person, or are you gonna
Oh
double?
hell no.
What do you?
It's there for entertainment. The cameras are there. It's all for entertainment. At that point, it's
And
all
you
for
just leave.
entertainment.
And you just
yeah,
leave.
You
It's
did.
like,
Just
all right,
expose them.
I did it.
Yeah. What was that Fillmore episode where Fillmore was like, yeah, you know, he just got in his animated black bag.
Animated black bag.
Yeah, like, you not good enough for me. You know, you a heartless bitch.
You don't
And
even
he-
season your
yeah.
chicken.
I do exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember
Yeah,
that. So.
we gotta get your Fillmore. Get in your Fillmore bag.
I'm on it.
Getting your Fillmore back. But guys, that's what we think of that topic. You let us know what you think and would you participate in that topic and let us.
If you don't, I commend you.
If you don't, man, let me get my pussy hurt button back.
Fuck you, man.
I'm not. But we're gonna move on. So let us know what you think of that topic. We're gonna move on to our next topic, the main topic. This is our A topic of today.
Oh.
So here we are.
This is a big rich town.
Power.
I just come from the poet's part. Bright light, city life.
We saw the episode,
Where it goes down.
You know.
and this is the episode where it goes down.
Oh, man.
We have a lot to talk about for Power this week. Guys, we saw the episode today. I'm letting you know right now there are spoiler alerts. Spoiler alerts for Power if you have not seen it. Spoilers.
This is your last spoiler warning. If you haven't watched it yet, you about to be upset.
Too late, guys.
Alright, so boom, let's get into the episode.
Basically, that's what happened.
No, but
You need,
let's talk about
you need two more though.
Basically,
what do you guys
get the
think?
strap.
First of all, what do you guys think of the episode?
It started off really slow for me. Like it
Without giving away any details yet.
It started off really slow for me, and then like the last like 15 minutes is when it's just like boom, 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 fast paced. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Type shit. And like, I know we constantly complain about these people's acting or lack thereof, but honestly, Tasha and Tariq, just good God, their acting is just god awful. I can't stand it when both of them are in the scene together because it's grating. And I wanted to leave. I wanted to leave the room every time Tasha and Tariq were on screen. It was just it made me want to pull my hair out. It irritated me.
But the fact that it was, and you left out that one whack ass Purdue chicken was also there.
Oh yeah,
Angela freaking Valdez.
You're right.
Why does she need to be in that scene? Why did she need to be in that scene with them? Even Tariq looked like he was acting a little bit more, and it's like, why is she here? Yo, seriously. Yo, why is she here? But the whole episode for me, without really spoiling anything, I feel like the pacing was just like more or less I don't know.
What you think?
It was uncomfortable.
The acting,
I didn't like it. It was uncomfortable.
What do you think
for me.
about the character
I felt uncomfortable.
performances and all of that?
the character performances, like the motivations were there. I understood why almost every character did what they did. I get it.
Do you feel like they acted at the best of their abilities?
I'm not gonna say that.
Not really.
Get the fuck out of
Not everybody.
Tariq and Tasha, boo, get the fuck out of there.
here. Get the fuck
Yes.
out of here.
There you go. Just
Yes.
please. And
Wow.
listen.
Are there any like moments that you felt like that like weren't believable? Anything?
Yep.
Anytime Tariq opened his mouth.
The last 3 minutes.
The last 3 minutes. Oh, so we're there. We're
Yup.
ready. We're ready to get to it. I
Yeah,
mean,
everything
I,
else
before,
is
before,
past.
before,
Before we get there, yeah,
before we get
let's-
there, I want to say that going into this episode, I felt like there was a lot of whatchamacallit. Going into this episode, a lot of people were already spoiling it. A lot of
On
big
Facebook,
reactions.
yeah,
A
and
lot of
stuff like
big
that, yeah.
reactions. Even 50 Cent was posting like, "Yo, when this person watched the episode, people hit me up like, yo, this is crazy." And I was kind of like, "All right, I don't know what to expect, but I'm expecting something big."
Yeah.
So within the first 20 minutes. Things are building up, but nothing big is happening.
Yeah.
So it just had me kind of like, not on the edge of my seat, but just kind of like, oh, this is boring. But it's all,
Because you're anticipating
something big,
really big. Yeah.
and nothing happened until something happened.
Yeah.
And everything just built up and happened. And guys, what the fuck? I can't take this no more, man. I can't. I just can't sit here on this show and act like I'm okay. I'm not okay,
not okay.
guys.
I'm not okay either.
He wasn't
really
okay.
not okay.
Yo,
I was
for-
all right.
For like 10 minutes, Evan was in his really like.
How do I say goodbye
Curtis Jackson,
to
Kanan, the god of Southside Jamaica Queens.
50.
the good times?
50 fucking Cent is dead.
Ferrari at 50.
Why? They killed his character.
I felt really upset that it only took 2 bullets when this nigga is
He
like
got shot 3 times. He got shot in the shoulder. And he got shot
shoulder,
in
chest,
the,
and stomach. But
3 times. You said
Yeah,
twice.
his shoulders
the
and
shoulder.
toes.
You really think the shoulder really did anything other than like
It
damage?
slowed him down.
I mean, he
It
already
was the
got
stomach
shot like
one that
9
did it.
times
Yeah.
before, so it's not
Exactly.
Like,
That's what I was thinking. Like,
he
damn.
probably ran into
But
another
it's-
bullet.
You think about he was burned alive and left to die in a.
They really
building.
did. Well, at the end, I don't know if people usually stay to watch, especially if you watch on demand or whatever, but they usually give the after.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get
They
to
said
that. I'm
they
gonna get to
had-
that too.
they
I'm gonna
said
get
they
to that
had
too.
two
But I'm still
different-
very upset that they killed the most interesting character on the show.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Diego was kind of getting it for me. You know, when he threw out that Drake line, I was like, oh, snap. He's
Shut up.
with the culture. He's with the culture.
Don't make me get my boo. Get the fuck
Diego
out of here.
Jimenez, come on, man.
Oh,
He's
did.
winning out here. Don't find your button.
I'm gonna find my button.
Battery
Nah,
dies.
it was. You hope his battery dies. Nah, but like,
Don DeMarco. No, fuck out of here, man.
no, it was really upsetting to see them like kill all 50 in such a way. Like it seemed like he had so much more to add.
Keep going.
It seemed like he had so much more to add to the show. Like he was planting a lot of seeds in a lot of different areas, you know, like trying to push Tommy out of this area, trying to like get back at Ghost and Tommy in this thing, trying to take Tariq under his wing and shit like that. And it was like, okay, I want to see where this is going. I want to see what Kanan is planning. And now that he's dead, it's like it felt like a really big buildup, like a volcanic eruption, and then nothing but smoke comes out. Like
He got a movie coming out.
That's
That's probably what it is. This is probably just politics. He got a movie coming out. He's like, yo, I'm gonna need extra time, so I'm.
But like at the end, that scene where it's like, okay, it's Tommy and Ghost in the morgue, and they're about to like lift the sheet off of the corpse for them to confirm that it's Kanan. I was really hoping. I was really hoping that when they lift the sheet off of him, it was just some other dude on there. It's like, yo, Kanan made it out. Yo, he really gonna come after Ghost and Tasha now.
Son, nah. Imagine,
Yo, that would-
imagine if
that-
they flipped the sheet out and Curtis wasn't on there.
That would have been some.
I would have been. No.
Where did he go?
Bum, 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 bum. That would have
We
been.
lost him.
That's how they felt when
Or like
they
he
didn't
just
get Dre.
or he just like sat up and some shit. It's just like, oh shit, he's alive. Fuck.
Surprise!
No, I was very upset. And then just to go into the afterthoughts of it, the other producer of the show, Courtney Kemp, she just tried to make it sound like, oh, all of these are just consequences of the decision he made back in season 2 when he killed his own son, because that's what caused the other character to have distrust and all these problems. So it all just
that
turned
sounds like a
around.
really shitty excuse just to kill off 50. And it's like
They had a lot of
they
beef though.
No,
I
but
think
it-
they had beef
no.
back and forth off camera.
Yeah, but at the same time, she even said like, "Oh, we filmed 2 different endings, and we felt like this one would be more impactful." I
It's their
feel
show.
It was.
It
I'm
was.
impacted. Because
I
after
am-
this
it
season,
was.
I'm done.
exactly.
Yeah,
They're gonna lose
after
a
this
lot of
episode, I
viewers.
might be done. Because
And that-
honestly, I was like, I don't really want to watch anymore.
And after that, there was a big question going around of them saying like, who do you think needs to get it the most? Like, whose
betrayal was
is
like
the worst?
Yeah,
whose betrayal is the worst?
Courtney Kemp.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
She
what I'm at.
betrayed all
The
of us.
producer, the executive producer of the
Exactly.
show. She
There we go.
No,
Figured it
no,
out.
betrayed the
no,
viewers.
no. You know who? It's gonna be hard to say it, but you know who really did it? 50, because he allowed it to happen. Don't hit that button.
My pussy hurts.
That's what you sound like. How dare you speak against the god of Southside
He
Jamaica, Queens?
okayed it, so he's. You know, he said
He
this.
didn't okay. He shot that other scene. They probably just edited that version in. He
Whatever.
still get the executive producer check, so he's
Exactly,
probably not
but he don't
missing
get
out
his
that
actor
much.
check.
Fuck, man. Damn.
Exactly. Like, are you really gonna be okay with watching the show and then seeing him in like a dream sequence or like a flashback type shit?
Yes.
Really? Really?
I want the next episode for them niggas to meet a shaman, some type of
No, they
herb.
should do like
some
a backstory
voodoo
for him.
type shit.
Like a quick 10-minute hey, this is how he was back in the day.
Get
and then
Richard Side trying episode for him.
something.
something.
He deserves it because he was the most interesting character on the show. There's
No,
a lot
I
of
agree.
bad.
I
There's a
agree.
lot of bad actors on there, so he was one of the people who held that show up. So for
Yeah.
them to get rid of him was a really big move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And depending on how the
the
season ends, I might stop watching.
It's like one of those jump the shark moments that TV shows have to like kill off someone who's really popular in the show just to try and like improve ratings. But it's already a good show, so it's like they're doing something unnecessary just to like hype up the season finale.
Yeah, man. 50 Cent, you gonna be missed. Let's get a round of applause for 50 Cent going, man. Round of applause. Wonderful acting. Wonderful job on that show, man.
Should have killed Tariq when you had the chance, though.
Don't make me get my pussy hurt button. But, guys, that's what we think about that show. You can let us know what you think and your thoughts on 50 Cent's leaving the show. You know, hit us up, social media. You know, you can grieve with us. We can grieve together as a family because I'm hurting.
Bereavement group.
I am hurting. But
For certain.
Moving on to the other show that we watch, Insecure.
Insecure.
Okay, I'm going to give you the lead on this one. Go ahead. They don't have a theme song.
I feel like they just be playing my life out on the show.
How so?
And I'm just like, yo. Because, I mean, I try to do music on the side. And one of the main exes that she's, like, staying with, Issa Rae on the show. Mm-hmm. She's staying with her ex because she's falling on hard times. And the thing that sucks is that she literally told him in the episode, I was going with you, and I asked you if I could stay here because you're just a nice guy.
Okay.
And that sucks because I'm a nice guy.
You are a nice guy.
And I would have said, hey, yeah, I'll do the same thing. So he's supposed to try and meet up with this rapper, try and get connected with this and that. And he has nobody to go with him. His boy flakes on him. He ends up going to the club with Issa.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, hey, X date. That's always fun. It's probably not.
He's like, no, because it's funny. He's like, I don't got nobody to go with. And she was like, oh, you can go out with me. And he's looking at her like, what?
I thought you said it the way you pressed it. It looked like you, what? Like, how did your voice do that?
I'm just really trying to get good with the soundboard. Guys, for those of you, you're listening, if you're watching the video, I'm switching between a laptop and a phone.
He's trying to make it work, guys. He's really making it work.
I'm doing what
Serious.
I can here.
Yes.
Yo.
Oh my goodness!
Praise Evan in the comments for the for the video.
Praise him like you should.
He really tries hard just to
He
make
be
sure
working
that
out
this.
here.
That
Round of applause for me.
Sure.
Hey,
his own hype man.
Real niggas in the building. We'll go back to the show.
So he tries to get into this club. Him and Issa go, and then he shows up. He can't get in, and then a producer friend that he knew and Issa knew from high school.
Damn.
Just comes up from behind, is like, yo, what's good? Hey, what's up? Oh, Khalil, what's up? Oh my goodness, it's you. You're so dope now. You working with YG and everything, and you're so superstar. And now it's just like, damn.
Wow.
I gotta be here. I'm looking like I ain't shit. Then I gotta get in with this guy.
Wow.
It's just like, well, you know what? I'm gonna go die today.
No,
real
it was
quick.
mad crazy because when he was in the
just-
club trying to like network, and
He
talk to
really
the rapper,
was.
and he was like, he kept trying to talk to the dude, and the dude was just looking at him like,
Stop! I did speak to him last night. He told me the whole story.
he's like, yo, I'm just trying to get my tape on, man. Let me get my tape, please. Let me.
That was wild. It was just so funny to me. Oh my goodness. I like how they showed near or towards the end where it was just like they get back to the house. They had like, you know, this event that went down in the club. I'm not going to give everything away.
Yeah.
But it went down. It kind of brought them together, and she got to see a different side of his passion with what he was trying to work towards and what he was trying to do with the music or whatever. And it's like he got a different window for her to see, and then they got back to the crib, and it seemed like he was giving her vibes of like, hey, girl, what's up? Mm-hmm. And it was just like, nah. Yeah, and I don't know.
A lot of that falls back to pride, and it makes me go into this other topic that I have in my phone that I'm gonna like segue into, and it's about at that moment because they had history together, and at one point they kind of dated, but right now they're just friends, and it's kind of like this somewhat interest a little bit on one side, and it's not there on the other. And
unrequited love. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah.
That's really what it seemed like. Because he gave her a back rub. I mean, I don't know if that was just like a friendly thing. Like, hey, I understand you going through a lot.
A platonic.
You can't give anybody platonic.
I wanna, because there was that one point in the episode where that nigga dead ass brought this girl in the club and was like, yeah, you hear his music, I wish I could produce for him because, you know, I would just edit his sound and just mess with it a little bit
and make it sound like this. And he was
and
like,
he literally went inside of her ear and started beatboxing and was like, yeah, that's what I wanted to sound. She was sitting there listening to this shit and I'm watching, I'm like, nah, stop it. Cut it out.
Really?
This ain't it.
I
fam.
feel like
We're
all
in
he
a-
was doing was
we're
just
in
trying
a
to.
club. Don't beatbox in my ear, my nigga. Don't spit on my cheek. I don't want you spitting inside of my ear. I dressed nice today.
Her ears dripping from him.
Yeah, because he was
Damn.
doing it for a minute, and she was like, trying to like get it off. Like, yeah, I hate
Because he was performing the song at the same time.
So to take
They're in a club. He's like, boosh, ba-chicka, boom, 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 chicka, boom, ba-chicka, chicka, chicka, boom, chicka. You can't do this.
Nah, I like that beat. Keep going. Keep going.
Ooh, my pussy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
That's not where I'm going.
One up in your whole thing. You sitting there hating on this man. He was really trying to put this dude on and give him a different sound.
And you know what feedback he got, right?
What'd he get?
What do you got?
Yeah, find your fucking button. Go ahead, find your button.
Whoa, get the fuck out of here.
All right.
I'm having fun today, guys. But the topic that I wanted to leak into was a topic about friend zoning and women. It was like a story I saw about like ladies. Has there ever been a time when you had to friend zone a man that you were interested in? And it was like, I think that's just a misconception. Because like honestly, it's like you can't friend just because you're interested in them. You can't friend zone them. It's like if you haven't noticed, if you're interested in somebody and they're not showing any signs of liking you, sorry, honey, you're the friend zone.
Yeah, you're in the friend zone. Yeah.
You are the friend in the zone.
Yeah, exactly. So I just kind of wanted to go ask you guys: has there ever been a moment that a woman's been interested in you and you had to friend zone them, and how did you go about it?
I would say that's happened in a relationship. And yes.
You in a relationship with somebody that you had the friend zone?
No. What?
Oh, that's what I'm
you know,
asking.
I really like your time and company, but I don't know.
It just ain't hitting.
But
more like a sister.
But we're married.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Married to my sister. Get out.
Nasty. No. While I was in a relationship, there was someone or other people that approached me, and it was just kind of like, my girl's crazy. No, I mean, you kind of have to preface with that, but it's just like, really, my only real kind of, I guess, letting down or friend zoning was just saying, hey, let's not.
I can see that.
Just kind of like, you know, just working off of different topics and just like going.
You just keep them at arm's length.
Yeah.
Like, I see you more as a friend. You got to hit them with their own lines. Like, yo, I see you more as a friend. You're more of a sister than me. Let's not ruin what we have.
Basically, before somebody else does that to you.
Exactly.
So I mean,
like, but
it's a tricky situation, though.
That just sounds like you had to, like, you know, reject people because
not even reject. No, not even reject.
But
because
now that, you know, once you were single after that, did you feel like you would hit those people up?
I didn't want to.
Oh,
because I mean, I'm thinking like, okay, my biggest thing with that, you know, I'm in a relationship, so why would you want to actively pursue a person that's in a relationship? That's a little.
Some women are self-sabotaging. They try to seek validation in situations that are bad for them, that are harmful to them. Some people are like that.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Yeah, they know you and a girlfriend. They wanted to just kind of bring drama within their own lives,
and that's bad. See, and that's why you gotta have to.
And honestly, there's a lot of people out here. I don't want to just say women because men are like this too. But there are a lot of people who feel like the only way that their feelings can be validated is if they're winning over somebody else. Yeah. So you're in a relationship. They feel like they need to win over your significant other to say, "Oh, I want to feel like I'm better than somebody." So if he does anything with me, I in turn feel like I'm better than his significant other. And that's why I asked if after you and your significant other relationship was through, did you hit them up or did they still continue to show some type of interest? And if
on
they
the
did,
other end,
what would you do?
I wouldn't pursue it. Just off of that.
My pussy hurt.
Why
I think that was
though?
Why I think it was still for Kenneth.
I wanted us to laugh at Akai. We
No,
laughed at you. I wanted you to join me.
That's not happening. That's not happening. Everybody laughs at me in the comments. It's fine. It's all good. But what I'm saying is this. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, now what I'm saying is this. If that was the behavior during a relationship and then after the relationship you're still going to hit me up in that kind of way.
Then that seems like they really like you.
Yeah, but then I'm still kind of like, I don't know. Because you knew that this was my situation. Respect my situation.
But now that your situation's over, let's get it popping.
Nah.
Come on, my nigga. Put my trees behind my head. Put the Timbs on my trees behind my head.
But maybe I don't like the person.
Well, then why didn't you say that?
Maybe it's because of that act before.
Oh.
I think, yeah. That's why I'm saying, like, you know, if they did that before, I don't know if I'm going to be feeling that in a relationship with this person or dating that person. Because then I'm going to be a little wary, like, you try to hit me up when I was going out with somebody.
So?
And now I'm that somebody you're going out with.
Wow.
So you feel like they would cheat on you?
Yeah.
The same actions would lead into that?
I don't mean to place that label on a person, but
I mean,
It's a little shaky behavior.
characters
That's
have
true.
history.
That's
You
true.
have a history. You
Yeah.
have a
So
history
that's
of
why
looking
I'm
at your
like, I
actions.
don't know.
You're only as worth as your history precedes you to be.
Yep.
So, but what about you, Kenneth? Have you ever been in a situation like that? And if not,
Have I ever like placed someone in a friend zone
Yep.
that I was interested in?
that you weren't,
Oh yeah,
or somebody was interested in you, and
yeah.
how did that
Yeah.
go?
It was back when I was working at a sporting goods store, and a friend of mine who worked at another location of that same chain, she had a manager friend that saw me on social media and like, oh, he's cute. Introduce me to him. Like, yo, so my friend brought her to the store while I was working, and I was in the footwear section.
I hate that.
Right?
I hate when somebody brings somebody up like, "Hey, I'm introducing you to this person," and they kind of like super giddy, and you're like, "No,
like I don't. All I know about this.
you was
Sorry.
giddy too. Shut up."
No, I wasn't.
That was fireworks.
Disappointment.
All right, let Kenneth tell his story though. Tell your
Sure.
story. Tell your story, King.
Go ahead.
I don't like that look you're giving me.
You want me to get the pussy hurt button?
No. So she brings her friend over to like the footwear section, and I'm working, and like I'm dead ass busy. So it's just like, oh, why aren't you talking to me? Because I'm at work. Just because you're free doesn't mean I
don't have time to mingle.
Exactly. Like yo, could you act like
You're not a customer.
Exactly. Could you act like you're interested in some shit?
Buy
That
something.
way I can like sit, like I can like stand here and talk to you for like 10 minutes. And it's like, no, it's like the way she was like behaving, I was like, oh, you need to give me attention. That's what really turned me off from her. And like other than me just like genuinely not being interested in her, it was just like you seem extra pushy. So it was just like you being extra pushy just pushed me away from ever trying to pursue you. So I still see this person from time to time. Like,
Why didn't they just wait till you got off your shift?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why
Like
didn't they just come in and
thought
ask you and be like, "Hey, what time you get off? Want to
Exactly.
do something after?
Exactly. Like, yo, do you want to go get some food? Like, yo, you can go home, change, and then
Yeah, let
we
me
just
buy you
meet
some
up.
food after."
Some shit like that. I wouldn't have minded that, but it's just like you're
Maybe they were working with a rival
That kinda
sporting
brings
goods
me-
store.
No, it was
And they wanted dirt.
No, that kind of wait, no. But what you just said kind of wants me to segue into like our last topic was, who should be initiating to pay in the first date? Because I remember Kenneth sent a story about a guy saying there's a culture of men not paying for first dates anymore, or not paying for dates. And I wanted to know what you guys think about it, because me asking like,
can do
what
that now?
What if the girl was because my position in it, if you're gonna ask for somebody's time, you should be offering to pay.
Yeah.
Because you're taking them out of their schedule.
If not even for like the full thing, but like you can offer to pay. I'm not gonna say no to that. If you're gonna take me out to eat, I'm obviously not gonna be like, yo, you're gonna get me like 8 pieces of the finest. Exactly. I don't even eat lobster.
Filet mignon.
Exactly.
6
just
New York strips.
Exactly. Just get me just the finest shit. I'm not even gonna eat it. I just want to see you pay for it. I want to see you get the check and not even worry about the shit. And then I'm gonna just take it home in like my doggy bags and just like feed it to another girl.
You gonna text it back?
Hell no.
You ain't shit, my nigga.
I know.
But what about you, Akai? What do you feel like? You feel like, do you have to if you invite somebody out?
I mean, if you invite somebody out, it's kind of like expected.
But I heard what you were saying
But
before.
I'm saying like
If you're in
a first
relationship-
date. If you're in a relationship, I would love to be that person to just like have our days where it's like, oh, I'm gonna take you out because I want to treat you.
Yeah.
You-
And there's
you know,
other days,
and then other days, that happens.
you return the favor,
Reciprocated.
yeah.
That's not really happened in my past, but
it'd be nice.
It would be nice. It would be very
be
nice.
really
Wouldn't
nice.
it be nice?
Would be real nice. Wasn't really reciprocated ever
I got it.
at
No,
any point.
no, but it's like,
Ever.
damn,
Just I wanted to make sure that was clear. I know you're watching.
wow.
No, but it's just like if it's coming down to a first date and it's modernized, it's like people just got to get over that whole kind of like, oh, well, you need to do this.
Well,
You're setting a boundary and a standard, and it's
should.
just like you should, but then it's like when it comes to food, when you're eating, like I'm getting
Yes.
to know you.
Yeah.
We could just be going out to just chill and talk in person because we got tired of texting and seeing each other
Yeah.
But
online.
I'm not saying you have to, but you should at least offer.
You can offer, yeah. It's just like if you're riding in
But if
like
you're gonna
your
offer,
boy's
you shouldn't
car
expect
and you're
to.
just like saying, "Hey, here's gas
If
money."
I'm asking of your time, or let's say I'm asking of a ride, you know,
Okay.
I should at least say I'll offer gas money.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can offer.
You can't just be
Or
like,
Everybody's
yo,
gonna take that damn offer every time, though.
But I'm saying, No,
yes.
no.
Not
I'm
with
definitely-
gas money.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm the type of person, if you're along the way, I'm not going to ask for gas money because I'm just going that way anyway.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that
This
you
is a
should,
date,
it's just,
though.
It's called manners.
Yes, of course. Okay, so all right, let me preface with this.
We have like 6 minutes left.
Okay, so you just say, hey, I'm going to invite you out on a date. I really like you. I want to hang out and chill.
Okay.
All right, we're going out on a date.
Okay.
You pick a place to go. All right, I'm cool with that. We spend like $150 because you picked the place.
Okay.
I already see Kenneth's eyes rolling like, oh my God.
$150. The fuck?
Now,
fuck are we getting?
I didn't enjoy myself.
We eating off solid
No,
gold plates,
no.
my nigga?
I didn't enjoy myself, but you did. You enjoyed yourself. And then you obviously
off
see
principle.
you're paying off principle.
That I brought you out. It doesn't matter if we enjoyed it or not.
They
brought you
picked the
out.
place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never eaten there. We spent $150. We can't just pay for our dinner
So
like
okay,
separately.
So how about this? Like,
What if I just didn't enjoy the date? I still have to pay.
I mean, did you? You were the one that invited them out.
This person picked.
Did
the
you
place.
Did you ask them out? Like,
Yeah, I
yo,
was
do you
like,
want to
hey,
go out?
no, I said, hey, are you free? Yeah, sure.
So then
let's try and check out this place.
You kind of got to pay then.
You kind of have to pay.
You're the one that was like, hey, are you free? That's you asking them out,
Okay, we
So
didn't
you
have to
gotta
go
pay.
out and get food. We could have just went to the beach.
and then you still had to pay for whatever. You want.
Young man, you've been found guilty by serious. That's record.
Found guilty of what?
Hell,
Tell me.
It's real simple, B. It says wrap it up.
You know what? All right. All I gotta say is I'm not gonna be the one to do that every time. Why? Because sometimes people they just don't enjoy themselves on a date, and people expect too much. I feel like that's an expectation that everybody should not have.
I see.
Relationship? All right, do it. Cool. Boom. That's it.
All right, so you can let us know what you think. We've all reached an impasse. What about you? Just a yes or no?
A yes or no? Yeah, I'll pay you on the first date.
Cool. I would too. So let us know what you think. You could disagree.
Yeah.
If anything,
Explain in the comments. Yeah.
Akai can
Explain.
find out why people
Explain.
may not be gravitating towards his opinions because they might disagree a lot. So,
They might
or they
disagree.
might do agree now that you divulged on why you have that.
I've done that in the
You
past.
might speak
though.
for a lot of people. So
Facts.
hopefully they agree with you. They'll let us know in the comment section down below. But
Or in
guys,
our personal DMs.
yeah, exactly. Or hit us up
Yes.
on our personal DMs, guys. What are your social medias before we end the show?
IG Rojo Fiasco.
IG Godzilla_kinda.
And guys, you already all know all of mine. It's in Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all of those other stuff is at Evan Combest.
MySpace.
But guys, that's the end of the show. So I want to make sure we give one more shout out to Sky's Crescent Radio. Shout out to Jade. Shout out to City World Radio. Shout out to everybody
Tone.
on. Shout out to Tone the producer. Shout out
Tone,
to everybody on the live
Jade,
stream. Hey everybody!
live stream.
And guys, like I said, we will not be having videos for the next 2 weeks. We will be uploading other videos in replacement of those. And also, you can find me on the Need to Know podcast. That'll be on this Wednesday. So the day you're seeing this video, the audio will be available on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/the Need to Know podcast. With that being
that's
said,
lit.
that's the end of the show.
Get the
Yo.
bag.
We out of here.
We out.
Guys, see you later.
Stay
Bye.
safe.
Peace.
Bam. That was so hard without the sound.